Hey guys, welcome to my new video. So with no much further ado, let me just tell you that I am hooked to this new series called The Old Man, starring Jeff Bridges, air on FX. Why? Well, first of all, let me tell you what this old man is all about. Well, it's about an old man. He's old, right? He's old. He's pretty old. And this series is about this old man who, when you see him first, he basically can't even walk properly. But he happens to be an ex CIA agent who's gone rogue and living off the grid. No more connection with the agency. He doesn't like them at all. He has a problem with them, maybe. Anyway, he is living his pretty cool life in some suburbs, minding his own business, drinking his coffee, eating his breakfast. And he's got two dogs, two big dogs. They're as huge as two big cats, like a lion. They're huge. I don't know what breed it is, but two black dogs. And they listen to him only, him alone. And there's a weird language that he speaks to them, which I can't understand. I don't know why. Anyway, so there's this old man who lives in his house with two dogs, and he's pretty messed up. He's old. He's got nightmares, scary dreams, whatnot. Probably his dead wife chasing his dead wife's ghost chasing him, phobia. But he happens to be an ex-CIA agent, and he was a pretty good one then, when he was in his youth. And suddenly, when he's living this pretty good life, and one killer shows up at his door and tries to kill him, and the old bugger, he just kicks his ass and kills the killer. And suddenly the cops are all over the place, and they're like shocked to see this guy. So basically ends up like somebody has broke into his house, and he in self-protection he fired a gun or something like that. So anyway, all this happens, and then suddenly we come to know that yes, there is somebody after him, and this guy is not what he seems. He's got a big bad past, and this guy is an ex-Rambo, actually, something like an ex-Rambo, maybe even worse than that, like a Baba Yaga, like a John Wick in his heydays, or maybe worse than John Wick, maybe better than John Wick. And people are really scared of him, and he's gone rogue from CIA, and now they want him back to do some questioning, or because somebody asked him to be brought back because he needs to talk with them or something like that. So basically that's the storyline, where the CIA is now after him and he just runs like that Harrison Ford movie where he runs from the law, something like that, and there is a FBI agent behind him. So something like that. There is some people chasing him, and this guy's pretty old. He's got two dogs, and he's pretty good at martial arts and shooting, and he thinks too quick. He's too smart, and he's dangerous, armed. So basically that's this old man. Now when I say like this, you might find it like, oh, okay, so another CIA crap, another Hollywood crap where somebody fights the law and he tries to be a Rambo again. But yes, it is like that. But this thing is full of good acting, good direction, good background music, good action, good cinematography, everything good. And I'm sweating. I'm standing under this light. So this is pretty good. And it's got Jeff Bridges, who's a pretty good actor, and he delivers literally too damn good performance each and every frame. Not even missing a little bit of this and that, but he just delivers a pretty good performance each and every frame. Even the dogs deliver a good performance, to say. Even I didn't see a villain yet, but there are bad people who's after him and he fights them, and he's on the run. He's driving across America. Plus, he's got a daughter whom he is hiding from the CIA and all the whole government, because he don't want them to know that he has a daughter, and because if they come to know he has a daughter, then they will go after this daughter and he'll be caught. So basically he's hiding his daughter, but his daughter always keeps in touch with him through a phone. I don't know how that happens. I mean, I always wondered why, how. But again, this is a pretty good series. You must watch it. I'm telling you, you must watch it. There's no two way about it. You must watch it. You have to watch it. Now, if you don't watch it, I'm going to get upset. I'm going to come behind you. I'm going to find you and kill you wherever you are. Okay. So, The Old Man, starring Jeff Bridges. Basically, this was a book written by some Thomas guy. I don't remember his name. I'm not a big book person. And this is basically an adaptation of that book, I think. And Jeff Bridges is the only familiar face I've seen so far, because this is a series and you don't get many movie actors into this other than the lead actors. But yes, I've seen a couple of them here and there, but I don't remember the names. The only person who I remember correctly is Jeff Bridges, and he carries the whole show, and he carries the whole series on his shoulders. Everything is about him. Everything is about his daughter. Everything is about his past, and the way they explain about his past and the way the flashback happens, that's done really well. You don't get confused, right? Because the guy who acts as his younger self looks exactly like him while this guy was young. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how they got a guy who just looks so similar to the real Jeff Bridges. I mean, if you look at those photos while Jeff Bridges was young and you compare with this guy who is acting in this series as his younger self, you will see the similarities. Well, they say there are 7 people who looks like you, right? There are many people who looks like me, but there is only one Hans. Anyway, so this is a pretty good series. Don't miss it. It's worth watching. I think it's airing on OSN as well. So if you have OSN, you can watch it. Otherwise, you can just, You didn't hear, right? No. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you watched the series. And once you have watched this series, just let me know in the comments what do you think about it. What do you think about the performance? And did you find it good or did you find it boring? Was it like a cliche thing? Another Hollywood CIA stuff? But I found it pretty interesting. Obviously the action is really good, because Jeff Bridges doing action at this age. What is his age? Maybe he's above 70s. He does pretty good action, and I don't know if it's dupe or he's doing it all by himself, but he does it really good. Looks pretty realistic. At least he moves around very quickly. But otherwise, he just seems like he's going to just fall down any minute and like collapse. He's that old. He looks that old in the series. But suddenly, when this action sequence comes, he just burst out and Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you like my video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.